Who will punish this deranged man? He kicked and punched Hannah relentlessly. Her grief was overwhelming. She lost the baby. It had been raining for days, and water began leaking through the basement ceiling. For the first time, Hannah saw a glimmer of hope. She grabbed a spoon and began digging, little by little, until she finally broke through the ceiling. Shining a flashlight upward, she cried for help. A neighbor walking his dog happened to see her and reported it to Mark. Furious, Mark stormed into the basement and beat Hannah so badly that she miscarried. As the children grew older, they began developing their own awareness. They no longer wanted to be confined to the cramped space. Why did their father treat their mother like trash? Surely, they thought, it must all be her fault. Misunderstood and blamed by her own children, Hannah completely broke down. She smashed everything she could reach before collapsing on the ground in tears. Of course, she wanted to escape too. For over a decade, Hannah often thought back to the happy times with her boyfriend. Perhaps those memories were the only thing that kept her going. Now that the children were older, it was time to tell them the truth. When they finally learned who their so-called father really was, their worldview shattered. They began to sympathize with their mother and grew more mature. Not long after, Mark lost her job. Mark now had to support both the family upstairs and the one hidden downstairs. Overwhelmed by financial pressure, he connected a hose from his car's exhaust pipe, intending to poison Hannah and the children in the basement. Just as he started the engine, the kids he was raising upstairs came down to ask him questions and show concern. Mark gave up, sparing their lives this time. By the 20th year of their captivity, Hannah's eldest daughter, Anne, was suffering from increasingly severe asthma. She was on the brink of death. Hannah begged Mark to take her and Anne to a hospital for treatment, but Mark knew Hannah would surely call the police if given the chance, so he coldly refused. In desperation, Hannah cried out, "Dad!" For the first time in 20 years, Mark heard her call him that. He relented, agreeing to take Anne to the hospital, though he left their son behind as a hostage. For the first time in decades, Hannah stepped out of the cellar. Seeing the once familiar rooms of the house felt surreal, like nothing had changed, yet everything had. She kept looking back, longing for the normal